Good afternoon, professors and audience. Thank you for finding time and joining for this presentation this afternoon. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. My name is dyads. Bring you to the dining hall. Today, we would like to present the development of English communication manual for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram province. My advisor is Asan Jindra Vachara. Our presentation consists of 3 chapters. First, we will explain background, research objective, research questions, significance and scope. Next, we will explain literature review, and the last one we will explain methodology. Please feel free to ask and comment at the end of our presentation. Let's start with background by Mr. As you know, English language plays a very critical role as the most important tool for communication in the global community nowadays. Due to English is the lingua franca for global communication, so English is necessary in tourism industry. Buriram is a land of volcanoes and ancient Khmer civilization sites in Thailand, which makes it important as a historical tourist attraction. Buriram has a popular football stadium, Chang Arena, and a motorsport racetrack, Chang International Circuit. In addition, Buriram was selected from 5 regions across the country in 2015 from dyads to promote new tourism provinces under the project 12 cities you can say no, that make more foreign tourists travel to Buriram. The driver will be the first checkpoint to meet both Thai and foreign tourists. They must have the ability to communicate in English. Our choice to do this research on tuk-tuk drivers because tuk-tuk is a symbol of Thailand. Most foreigners know about tuk-tuk. Next, Ms. Chotika Nimpham will explain our research objectives and research questions.
There are 4 objectives and questions. First, to study the needs of programs of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. Second, to analyze the needs of programs of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. Third, to develop the English communication manual for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. And the last objective is to evaluate satisfaction on English communication manual for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. About research question. First, what are needs and programs of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram? Second, what are the results of needs and programs of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram? Third, what are the characteristics of the English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram? The last one, what are the satisfaction levels of the English communication manual for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram?
Let's move on to signification of the study. The first one, the findings will be used to investigate needs and problems of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. Next, the findings will prompt the researchers to create a manual for tuk-tuk drivers to be used as a dynamic way to develop their ideas and to express their individual based on communication in English with tourists. And the last one, the finding will be success outcome to the tourism industry and Thailand's economic development as a whole. Next, scope of this study. This study focuses on the investigation of needs and problems of English communication for tuk-tuk drivers in Buriram. The population for qualitative data is 30 tuk-tuk drivers at 3 important places where tourists require tuk-tuk driver services in Buriram by using the progressive sampling technique and questionnaire. This study has limitation. Due to the COVID-19 situation, the government has taken various measures to prevent this pandemic. Some tourist attractions were closed, and travel abroad is also forbidden. As a result, there are not many foreign tourists, which may affect this research.
Okay, let's move on to chapter 2, Literature Review. This chapter will present the reviews that is related research, theory and conceptual framework. There are theory of needs analysis, English for specific purposes, English language communication skills, manual and tutor drivers, and previous study. Defining concept and building blocks for a tailor-made training course for the drivers who are working or will work in Vietnam, and for the work of teaching the progress group in the field or developing their listening and speaking skills.
Let's move on to the last chapter, methodology. This study has two phases. The first phase is investigating the needs of key e-commerce persons of local drivers in Vietnam. Research instrument is the semi-structured interview that used to obtain in-depth information about the needs of key e-commerce of local drivers and the ways to develop the English communication manual. The interview questions are created by researchers and it will be examined by the three experts. They are Ajahn Pushasha Limsiri Renbai, Ajahn Palakala Jaramani, and Assistant Professor Nakamundi to check the validity by index of IOC. After that, the researchers revise and edit the interview questions to be part of the interview. Our data collection is the final version of semi-structured interview. The data about the needs of key informants of the food drivers and the ways to develop the English communication manual from the semi-structured interview. The data will be analyzed by analysis technique, and then we will develop English communication manual for the food drivers in Vietnam.
Next, we will evaluate the satisfaction of the drivers in Vietnam by questionnaire. The questionnaire consists of 3 parts. As follows: Part 1, the personal information of respondents. Part 2, satisfaction of the drivers in Vietnam. To develop the English communication manual which will be created by researchers. And Part 3 are the practitioner and recording method.
Data collection consists of 5 steps. First step, we will study related research, articles, theories, documents, and research reports to obtain a framework for creating satisfaction survey form. Next, specific questions to further ensure that related the satisfaction of key comments of the drivers in Vietnam. After that, bring the questionnaire to the expert and check the correctness of language. Next, take the questionnaire that can modify according to advice of experts. Then try it out with the drivers in Vietnam. And the last step, we will take the result from experiment, analyze and improve, then proceed the target group.
Analysis of the satisfaction survey that will be created by researchers. Part 1, the personal information of respondents are analyzed by descriptive statistics. Researchers use the frequency distribution table as a percentage to describe the characteristics of the demographic data of the target group. Part 2, satisfaction of key informants of the drivers toward the development created by the researchers.
want to open the question?
Don't have eye contact with the audience. And your PowerPoint, you want too much PowerPoint, you want just only drawing. This is not good PowerPoint. You want just only at the company something right and then you present. It's not about PowerPoint, that's what you want. I have no question. How this drug drivers are using
We select the techniques from the most important that
empty drivers
30, yes.
and all of the because I hear you said the 10 drivers also the final is 10 drivers. Can you explain about that? In one slide I see 10 drivers.
Yes, number 10.
It's only 10 questions or semi-structured interview, no. Doesn't it?
Not 30 drivers interview. You selected 30 drivers, yes, and interview that 30 or 10.
Or to be drivers.
Or,
Yes.
and what you want the slide if you
Can go back to that
Yes.
slide.
the final version of you see 10 total drivers. It's wrong or yes, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's all. That's all, right? Done. Okay, so for me, how many questions do you want? The first question is very important. What do you mean by tuk-tuk? Tuk-tuk? I'm not sure that there are many tuk-tuk in Buriram province now. Maybe a lot motorcycles, right? Can you count how many tuk-tuk? Do you have your statistical report? Or what do you mean by tuk-tuk? Because it's not clear. You mentioned that tuk-tuk driver. Okay, so it's referred to tuk-tuk as well. It's a person who drive the vehicle for transportation people and tourists to in Buriram. So I wonder, what do you mean by tuk-tuk? The definition is not clear. Just as Adarus mentioned, he wants to know, right, the numbers of tuk-tuk drivers. So you have to okay, to find out, okay, from the driver, well, I don't know, Transportation Association of Buriram, how many tuk-tuk? Tuk-tuk, I'm not sure. Is it very popular for the foreigners or for Thai tourists in Buriram? That's why this is very important, why you want to conduct this for it. This research for that.
Same question as I
Yes.
first met them.
Tuk-tuk, do you mean motorcycle too, right? Or something like that?
Because it's a symbol of Thailand and
Not Thailand, Buriram.
just most foreigners know
No, I mean, I don't want to say about the foreign tourists or the tourists, but now we focus on tuk-tuk. How many tuk-tuks are in Buriram? And then the person who use tuk-tuk means tuk-tuk drivers. That's why we ask you, do you know about the information of tuk-tuk in Buriram?
Do you remember the question I asked you? Like first that you come to me, like I asked you that you need to know more about like the total number
Yes, right.
of the food that you want to make the research. And then you told me that you already somewhere.
You have to,
You want to know.
yes. If not, you can change.
Total
The total
30.
30.
Yeah.
Sure? Can you tell me where? And where is it from?
there are three places.
No, I mean that there are many places here. This is about your area for research, for doing research. 3 areas. But now I would like to know how many tuk-tuks in Buriram, because we rarely see it. Do you understand my question, right? Do you understand?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, and then answer me. Do not talk about your sample, because we will go after that. This is the first step. If we cannot answer, we cannot go to the next step.
There are 30 tuk-tuk drivers at the bus station, hospital, and in the train station.
So this is about your area of research.
Yes.
No, but I want to know about in total, in overall, in Buriram province, in downtown. This is the tuk-tuk that you want to specify. I mean that you select the tuk-tuk driver in 3 places by purpose exactly because there are a lot of foreign tourists too. Okay, maybe they can get on or get off at the bus, train station, or blah blah blah. But now I want to know about the tuk-tuk in overall. What do you mean by tuk-tuk? You can answer me first. Tuk-tuk หมายความว่าอย่างไร
It's a three wheels vehicle.
Okay. So do you think there are more than 20 or 30? In Buriram bus terminal, I found not more than 10. The other one will be motorcycle. That's why I ask you. Do you understand, right? Yes.
When you go and survey, how you get the number? You go to the bus terminal and then wait and count, or you go and find at the
Yes.
like, yeah,
Where are the tuk-tuks park and provide service in Buriram downtown? We just focus on Buriram downtown, right? So how many places? This is about your population. And then for your sample, okay, that you want to do as your phase 1 to survey the needs and problem of them. And then 3 places that you told me, this is about your samples. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's why if there are not more than 30 that you mentioned, no, maybe we can change to be another one. Maybe we can change about the research instrument, something like that. Right? Okay. But please tell me again. Phase 1, okay. How many samples? I use sample because sample can be represent to target, can be represent to whatever, right? Okay, how many samples in phase 1? And then what type of instrument do you use? And then phase 2, how many? And phase 3, how many? And instrument. Can you summarize? Phase 1, phase 1. Phase 1. Yes, this one.
Phase 1 we use 30.
30. What technique that you use?
And research instruments
No, what technique do you use?
composite sampling.
Okay. The next one, research instrument. What is it? Interview. What do you interview? Okay, next one. Phase 2. Okay, how many? What do you use satisfaction in phase 2? Huh? How many phases? How many phases are there?
2.
2. How many questions do you have?
10 questions.
No, I mean the research question. Can you show us about your research question again? Or your research purposes? Yes. You have 4. You have 4, right? And then go back to your research objective. 4. Okay. Please tell me which items are under phase 1, which items are under phase 2.
For phase 1, we use to analyze the needs and problems of English communication for the group drivers in Bureau. And phase 2, to evaluate satisfaction on English communication method for the group drivers in Bureau.
How about number 2 and 3? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? So number 1 and number 2 is the same. Right? Is it the same? You just change just only analyze and study. Just the same. Right? So you can merge together. Or you can delete. The first one to study the needs, the second one to analyze the problems. Or the first one to study the problem, and then the second one to analyze the needs. And then number 3 to develop. But where is develop phase? Where is it? And then you can see if you mention phase 1 to analyze the needs, right? How about problem? About problem? So, right, I would like you to, to add and to delete and to merge it. Research objective and research question input 3. The first one to analyze needs and problems, and then to develop the English communication. The second one is the most important because this is about your research topic. Can you take a look for your research topic? What is it about? Can you go back to your research topic, right? The development of English communication manual. This is the highlight of your study, but you did not show us about that, right? So if you said because it's about development, so you have to separate into 3 phases, and then when you collect it, must be 3 phases, right? Phase 1 to analyze needs and problem, and then how many people, how many samples are there, and then when you develop the manual, who are your experts? It must be at least 5, right? To check your manual. So they are different from the expert for checking the instrument, different one. And then the last one is about to evaluate the satisfaction. So if you use 30 in the first phase, you have to use the 30 tuk-tuk driver in the last phase. The same. Because that's only there. So you have to go back and then maybe you can change your title. I don't know about tuk-tuk. Because tuk-tuk is only in Bangkok and in the very popular places. But in Buriram, I'm not sure that they promote tuk-tuk. Hai Ajahn Jimmy promote it or not? If we promote about tuk-tuk, we have to show about the numbers of it in each year. So this means this year 20, maybe last year 5, this year 10, and next year 20, something like that. And keep them to preserve them, right? Something like that. So maybe we can change to be, I'm not sure, maybe, motorcycle or something like that. Or we just looking for one word, and when we define it, right, must be covered. Because now it's not covered, it's in general, because you need it to use the vehicles. A lot of vehicles. Right? So I think that tuk-tuk is not. But if you have got it, and then they use the service of tuk-tuk, it's okay. Right?
Because I have mentioned to them about this point too, and they told me that so it's a lot at the bus, at Calcado, at the bus terminal, and at the hospital. And it's hospital, that is not tourism place.
So I have to go back and come up with it and go back to me and then tell me how many and where is it from, something like that, right?
They told me that they've been to many places, and then they count the numbers of each doctor in each place, and we need to bring this information.
And you have to show me about the picture and the name of the tuk-tuk driver. Who is he? Right? If there are only 3 places, it's okay. You just to talk about the target group. Okay. But if there are no more in another place, but I think that we have I don't understand ทิฏฐิก็ใช้ทุกไหม
อาจจะหมายถึง3 ล้อเหรอ
ใช่
ตรงนั้นใช้ของตามมา
but now I ask them right
so it's possible for them like to give the definition to
yeah
that
now it's not clear that's why I ask them ทุก with engine right
that's why you said
it's not clear. Okay, go back and talk and give more information again. And then otherwise.
Because I asked them like 1 month for a survey, like how many tuk-tuk?
No, tuk that you have to survey today. You have to come up with the numbers by Thursday. I mean that tomorrow. Because it's not difficult, right? Because tomorrow you are free. Right? Yes, you can survey here. Go to the places that the foreigners visit. Or we spend a lot of time with you. Right? You cannot answer me. Sorry. Okay. Thank you.